Hello everybody, welcome back to Rum's Cards. Hello everybody, welcome back to Rum's Cards. And before we even start this video, I do understand that this video was made and shot in December. So a lot of the commentary is going to be off. Obviously right now the Bears are playing the Rams. It's unfortunate what happened to Bo Nix. So I still feel that Seattle versus New England is probably going to be the Super Bowl. But have fun, make fun of the commentary. It's completely off because it happened way even before the playoffs started. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys on down the road. And as you can see, the last of my Black Friday deals, got this off Panini's website for $380. Normally it goes for $500. So we're gonna see what's in this big brick of cards right after this.
Rum's cards, ripping packs of cards. Rum's cards, ripping packs of cards. Looking for that hit, he will never quit.
So there we go. Mosiac football, 2 autos, 15 cards per pack, 10 cards per box. I will take off the seal so you can see what we're gonna get, or what you can get. I wish they had downgraded this, less base, but 400 card set. And you're looking for honeycombs, stained glass, kaleidoscopes, micro mosaic, visionary, there's a lot of them. But 2 autos per box, 5 silvers, 15 mosaic parallels. Not all of them numbered. We're looking for stained glass, micro mosaic, and more. Same thing. And there we go. So, there's the box. There's all the packs. Empty box. Let's get into it, because this is going to take a while to rip. Now, personally, out of all the Chromium products, because you have Prizm, Select, Optic, I consider Phoenix. This is probably one of the least favorite sets I have, but on the same time, for price range, besides Phoenix, this is probably the second least expensive. So, obviously, I'm looking for my Packers. I have no idea how these are set up. So we're going to go like this. So Jaden Reed for my Packers Brazil game. Right off the bat. You know that lovely game where the color green is banned, but yet they had Philly and Green Bay playing? Good job, NFL. But Trey Tucker. If you haven't seen the back, that is the back. Simple. Shadarius Sanders on the rookie. Quinnen Williams. Puka Nacua. Xavier Worthy. John Elway. Jordan Addison. John Elway has a little piece of tape or something from Panini. Look at that. George Kittle, Jaden Watkins on the rookie, Abdul Carter on the rookie, Bucky Irving on the red mosaic. I believe these are non-numbered. We got Chuba Hubbard on the international games, Germany. We got a carbon copy of Drake May and Josh Allen on the insert. And what is this? Splash Bo Nix. Beautiful. Numbered to 25. 6 out of 25. That's some weird numbering. Let's look back here. A splash. What is that? I don't see it in here. Overdrives, light it up. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know when this is releasing, but I could tell you right now, this looks to me like it would be a case hit if it was the case. But it's not. But I'm recording this right after the Packers lost to Denver. So whether it comes out later or not, but yeah, Bo Nix had one hell of a game. Him and Drake May are really, really good. A lot better than previous quarterback rookies, so. We got Caleb Williams on the England game, internationals. Ray Lewis. Chris Johnson. Brian Thomas. Bijan. Condre Miller. Dalton Schultz. For Houston, Steve Young. Warren Sapp. RJ Harvey. Dylan Gabriel on the rookie. Zach Braun on the silver. International games. Orange of JT Tuimalua. And then montage of Nick Bosa. And center stage of Brock Bowers. And then your classic kid reporter. And these, the JT is numbered to 199. Brock Bowers is not numbered. So far not bad. Probably the Bo Nix is probably the hit of the box. Can't complain. Not a Packer, but still a really good up-and-comer. Broncos are tough this year, so who do you think is going to make it to the Super Bowl? You got a choice between New England and Broncos, I feel. Chiefs just got eliminated. But Rondé Barber. Ashton Genty for the Raiders. He did all right this season. Golden Tate, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Waddle, Antoine Winfield, Bucky Irving, Chris Boswell, Ladd McConkey, Membu, rookie for the Jets, Tez Johnson, rookie, first auto, Kicker Love, Daniel Carlson. James Conner on the red. Montage of Devon Chain. Introductions. First round, pick 8. And then buy storm of Jackson Dart. McMillan, there we go. So yeah, Jackson Dart's cool. The Daniel Carlson is not numbered. But still, cool to get some kicker love. I believe his brother was the kicker at one time for the Packers. So yeah, nothing too crazy yet. Oh boy, running out of room. So yeah, how's your football team doing? Are you guys eliminated yet? It's starting to get closer and closer. Bang. Moments in Time. Kareem Kitchens. Goes for 103 and a pick 6. Cool little insert. Montage of Garrett Wilson. Danny White. Jalen Hurts on the international games. Calvin Ridley. Will Lutz. George Pickens. Chris Godwin. Debo. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Cooper Kupp. Rookie of JT Tuamalu. Ashton Genty on the rookie. Then we got a silver of Troy Franklin and Ray McLeod. Just mosaics, not numbered. So after this, we are halfway done with the box. We got one of our 2 autos. Right off the bat, we got a Packer. So, Kid Reporter. Earl Campbell, Hall of Fame. Running out of room. Santana Moss. Tyler Show. Justin Fields, Tim Brown. Ramondre Stevens, Kenny Clark, my Packer for my PC. Zaire Franklin. Trent Dilfer. There you go. Savion Williams. Hopefully he gets soon. Well soon. Devin Hester on the silver. Steve Spurrier on the red mosaic. Christian Wilkins on the mosaic. Meta Mastery, Lamar, and Light It Up, Luther Burden III. That looks cool. I don't think that's one of the case hits, but who knows? Nope. Just a basic. The Meta Mastery. Lambjack, not numbered. So yeah, did you guys rip any of this? Anything fun and exciting did you guys get? Montage, Meta Mastery of Jahmyr Gibbs, who has brought my fantasy team to the finals. Beat out my opponent today by 2 points. Jaden Higgins, JT. Oh, that's a cool looking uniform for JT. And a Wisconsin boy, so that's considered a PC hit. Tyler Nubin on the international game. Mike Evans, Josh Allen, Brian Thomas Jr. There you go for my Patriot guys. Drake May, Dalton Schultz, Quentin Johnson, Cam Miller on the rookie, Arian Smith on the rookie. We have a rookie auto, Devontae Adams on the mosaic. But I know with mosaic, you're looking more for the color. It's a white and it's a Steeler. Caleb Johnson. That's a cool looking parallel. Numbered to 25. 23 at 25 for Caleb Johnson. Sweet, so we got a nice numbered auto too. So we'll have to see how he's doing. But if he gets good and becomes popular like Cam Scadaboo and that, could be something there. So Kid Reporter, if you want interested. Hall of Fame of Eric Allen. Michael Vick. There you go, Cam Scadaboo. Speaking of him, Will Disley, Richard Seymour, Al Toon, Malik Neighbors, Devon Chain, rookie of Donovan Jackson, Jaden Higgins, and that Cam Scadaboo, oops, is a variation. See the V? Where this one does not have the V. So that's a variation Cam Scadaboo. Brian Thomas Jr. on the blue Mosiac international games. Marquise Hollywood Brown on the silver. Willis McGahee on the Mosiac. The Moments in Time of Patty Mahomes. Wins on opening night. The Men of Mastery of Cam Ward. Cam Ward is not numbered. And this is numbered 35 and 99 on the Brian Thomas. Not bad, not bad. I think we had a pretty decent box compared to some I've seen. Hopefully we can hit another number card or two, but we'll see. We got Will Shield, AJ Brown on the international game, Matt Milano, Aaron Jones, another PC guy even though he's a Viking, Dwight Freeney, Brian Robinson Jr., Troy Franklin, Marquise Brown, Jordan Love, there we go. Colston Loveland, who's coming around in Chicago. Jackson Dart. Jake Ferguson, Wisconsin boy, on the silver. On the orange, we got Theo Johnson. And then montage of JT and center stage of Puka. Puka not numbered. And this is 142 of 199 on the Theo Johnson. Two more packs, you guys. A lot of cards. And if you guys have made it this long, thank you. If you guys enjoy this content, you know what to do. Kid Reporter. Jackson Dart on the variation. Nice. Theo Johnson. Gino. Micah Parsons as a Cowboy. And unfortunately, he probably tore his ACL this game too, so it's a little down. Derwin James. Tyler Nubin. Xavier Legette. Lambjack. Jaden Blue. Jalen Waller. Trevor Etienne on the rookie silver. Red of Geno Stone. Jeff Blake on the Mosiac. Malik Neighbors on the Men of Mastery. And Bo Nix on the Splash. The normal So there we go. One more pack. Hopefully we get something big, but I cannot complain about this box of Mosaic. Got a couple low-numbered cards. Got one of the better QBs in the game right now. Moments in time. Jahmyr Gibbs locks up the #1 seed with 4 TDs. Game was awesome. Saquon on the international game. Rodgers. Patrick Willis on the Hall of Fame. Zay Flowers. T-Law. Trent McDuffie. Leonard Williams. Jay Jetta. Steve Spurrier. Taj Brooks on the rookie. And this is one of my favorite parallels they made this year. It's high numbered. But Kalen Mullings on the Panini parallel, I think it was called. It's out of 149, but this is #1 out of 149, first off print. We got Matt Millard on the silver. Or Milano. CeeDee Lamb on the Mosaic. And then carbon copy. Kittle and Laporta. But yeah, that's one of my favorites with the Panini logos. Looks like it should be less, but it's not, so there you have it. Mosaic all the way. So let me just do this real quick. So there we go. Here are our hits from Mosaic. A lot of cards. As you can see, a lot of parallels, but a lot of them are going to be non-numbered. But we got the Khalil Mullings, first off print, 1 of 149. We got the Theo Johnson, orange, out of 199, 142 of 199. We got the Brian Thomas Jr. on the international game, 36 of 99. We got the JT Tiamula out of 199, 120 out of 199. We got the Daniel Carlson auto base. We got the Caleb Johnson auto out of 25, 23 of 25. And we got the Bo Nix splash, 6 of 25. So, how do you guys feel about Mosaic? Like I said, it's not one of my top favorites, but you do get a lot of parallels. I think it's a little high for what you get, but... And the one thing I noticed that I wish they had were the National Pride ones, the ones with the flag. Those are my favorites. But it is what it is. So, if you like this content, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.